Chapter 6, page 51. The Royal Rabbits of London. He slunk into the barn and hopped along the edge of the wall, like he'd seen the farm cat do 1,000 times, when he had defied his mother and sneaked away to steal the farmer's vegetables, or simply to observe the human world, which fascinated him so much. Once he reached the back wall, he jumped onto the container. Then from the container onto the cardboard box, then from the cardboard box onto a shelf laden with greasy bottles, whose stained labels spelled out the word rat poison in red. Beneath a picture of a skull and crossbones, Charlot shuddered, trying not to brush up against any of them. From there he squeezed through the window, which was open a crack, into the workshop where the children were staring at the TV screen. They didn't see him. They were so focused on their game that they wouldn't have noticed if an elephant had charged into the room. Charlot hopped onto the floor and followed the trail of wire from the computer to the wall. Then he pulled his paw on the plug, as he had seen the farmer do, and switched it off. The reaction was instant. The children started shouting, "Mum! Dad! The Xbox has gone off. We're in the middle of a game, Dad. Do something!" You might have thought the house was on fire, as both parents stopped what they were doing and looked at each other in alarm. This was enormously satisfying to a small rabbit who had been taunted by his siblings all of his life for being cowardly. "What on earth?" cried Mrs. Plowman. "Quick, we have to turn the computer back on or the children will scream their heads down." The farmer ran to the workshop, followed by his wife, leaving the door wide open. Charlot only had a moment to escape the dash across the barn floor, so the open doors of the van. With a great leap, he lunged towards it. But the little rabbit didn't make it. He clung to the edge with his front paw, while his hind legs pedalled furiously in midair, and he tried desperately to scramble inside. He hoped Tobias the cat didn't spot his paddling legs. "Who did that then? A ghost?" Mrs. Plowman asked, when her husband had turned the plug back on and the children had fallen silent again. "Dunno. Mighty strange if you ask me. There's no one here but us."